It's not safe. If you think that you have to lock doors on a daily basis from preventing from anything from happening or a stranger to come in, why is it okay on the day for voting?
Not at my school. It's what two parents are saying after learning this Scarborough public school is being used for this year's provincial election, arguing that it could put the students' safety at risk.
Even as a parent, to go drop off a lunch, you need to ring a bell and be allowed into the school. And then on the day of the election, the school's open. It's for anyone to walk in. I've been to the school during the last election to pick up my daughter who was in kindergarten, and there were strangers walking the hallways, not near the polling station, looking at the class pictures on the walls, and just walking about without any security present.
Like many parents, Jennifer's world revolves around her kids, but for the second time, she's now feeling anxious as Elections Ontario has chosen her 7-year-old school for next month's election.
Opening the doors to anyone going in, sexual predators, anyone with ill intent, it opens up the opportunity for them to walk into our schools.
Other parents like Noreen Chaudhry are also upset and blindsided by the news.
Actually, his classroom is right next door to the gym. And it got me freaked out that, how is this possible? You don't know who's out there. And having the doors open can allow maybe not just voting people who are there to vote. Maybe it could be someone else.
In a statement, the TDSB says, under the Elections Act of Ontario, school boards, including the TDSB, are required to provide space in schools for polling stations. If there are any concerns, schools can work directly with Elections Ontario to determine if any additional security is required. Meanwhile, Elections Ontario tells us they follow the policies of the school boards and takes direction from school principals on whether security is required. When security is requested, it may be an external security company or parent volunteers. Ultimately, it is the school's principal who makes the final decision and issues requests regarding security requirements. Both parents aren't happy with the decision to carry out another polling station at the school with community centers nearby and have decided to take action.
It makes me scared. And I can tell you that my daughter will not be going to school on June 7th.
On June 7th, I will not be sending my kid to school.
Jennifer says she will also be reaching out to the principal, the school board, and Elections Ontario to voice her concerns. Now, we were alerted to this story by a viewer submission. If you have anything you'd like us to look into, here are some of the ways you can reach us. In Scarborough, Brandon Rowe, City News.